Is your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast.
We got a lot to talk about today. We are moving up. We are moving Unicorn Fart Dust, and we're doing it with quality. We're doing it with honesty, integrity, and we're doing it in a way that will result in prosperity, unlimited potential. Okay? So much happening right now. Let's run out and take a quick look at the chart and see what's going on. This is getting very interesting. Currently, we're sitting at a $40 million market cap. And hold on here. What's interesting, this is a 7-day chart. Guys, in the last, 3 days, the value of UFD has nearly doubled. That is incredible. That is a testament to what you're doing. There's a lot going on with big investors. We call them narwhals. We're going to touch on that here in a little bit. But the other thing I want to draw your attention to is not only are we moving up in price, but we're also moving up the number that I guess is a vanity number for me, but I really love to watch. We're number 632 out of all cryptocurrencies that have ever been created in the history of the universe. But the most important thing is that we are Unicorn Fart Dust. We are the one and only. Okay? We do have digital scarcity. So welcome to the club. Welcome to Duster Club. I'm glad you're here. It's a big deal when you join me here in the basement. We're going to have some fun this morning. We got a lot to cover. Please retweet this, share this. We are spreading the dust. Spreading the dust. It's our destiny. Right? We've been on this journey together now for almost 5 months. And does it feel like to you like maybe we're getting a little unicorn momentum? And by the way, how'd you get in my basement? What are you doing here? Huh? Truly, I hope you found a home away from home. Again, please follow us on X. Follow us. Subscribe on YouTube. It is a big deal. I need to tell you something, though, very important. I'm not a financial advisor. Nope. I did work for a Big Four accounting firm, so I understand finance, but I'm not a financial advisor. Do not make any financial decisions based on anything that I say today, although I must tell you that I do, in full disclosure, have what to me and Susie, we got to turn, should we turn Susie on? What do you say? Everybody knows we got a lot of new people joining us, so I'll be explaining some things that happen here, one of which is my wife, Susie, communicates with me via walkie-talkie. We're very high-tech, so everybody say hi to Susie. But Susie and I do have a large investment in Unicorn Fart Dust, so our horns are aligned. Horns up, dusters. Let's rub horns, huh? We have fun. This is dead serious, but we also have fun. That's a big, big part of what we're doing. The other massive important reminder for those of you, right, who've been dusters for a long time, we have buttercups joining us here for the first time. Guys, I'm getting messages and communications. We got a lot of new people who are checking us out, okay? New people who've yet to buy their first UFD beans, we call them buttercups. We've been doing that for 5 months. And when you buy your first, it only costs 4 cents. My Lord, that's a bargain. Buy one bean. Once you buy a bean or 1,000 or 1,000,000 or whatever floats your boat, right? You go from being a buttercup to a duster. And then when you wise up, and this is critical, this is what will determine our ultimate success, the ultimate success of the unicorn. And that is when the duster makes that fateful decision, right? They go to their confirmation and they become diamond hooved. And guys, on a serious note, that's what's so important. Now look, right? Always be responsible. Number one, I care about you. You matter, right? The people in this community are high quality, are good people. So be responsible no matter what you do with your money, whether you're investing in real estate, baseball cards, whatever floats your boat, meme coins, whatever. Be responsible. But what will ultimately determine our fate is diamond hooved, right? How many of us remain diamond hooved? It's critical that we remember that. It's critical, right? Because day by day by day, didn't we talk about it? Isn't it happening right now? Day by day by day, we get more and more and more. I sat down here, we talked about this, Dusters, right? The biggest catalyst that we can have is that person in Omaha, Nebraska, or Buenos Aires, or Ghana, Africa, who's buying beans and holding beans. Okay, it's very important. Diamond hooved. Diamond hooved. Okay, man, we got a lot going on. I just want to make a quick reminder to everybody, right? As we move up and up and up, nothing does go straight up, but the unicorn is taking flight. That's what I believe. And I know we have unlimited potential. Remember Billy? Huh? You guys don't talk about Billy's a little angry with you, Dusters. Do you remember Billy? There he is right there. Old Billy the unicorn. Remember? Why did we call him Billy? Who remembers? Well, now you remember, right? And I believe, right? I believe that we have absolute unlimited potential, and we are just getting started right now. Community is everything. I'm doing some reminders, and this is for a lot of the new people. Community is everything. This community cannot be beat because of you. In the community, everything feeds off the quality of the community. I could sit here for the next hour and name people in our community who are high quality, and we want you to be part of that elite group, right? You belong. You're welcome here. Those of you who are diamond hooved, remember, you belong, right? This is what we common shared interest, common shared belief for the buttercups. Okay. Yeah, that buttercup, right? You haven't bought your first bean yet? Give it a shot. Go on the timeline on X, probably the best place. It's our town hall. It's where the herd gets together in the corral. Put $ UFD. I just bought my first bean. You will be shocked. Absolutely shocked at the welcome that you get. The old UFD welcome wagon. It is second to none. Okay, are you hearing this? This is critical. This is big because I'm hearing it, I'm seeing it, and I'm experiencing it. Okay, big players, they call them whales, right, are buying UFD again. They're awake. They realize we've proven to them. And give yourself a pat on your hindquarters, right? Rub your horn. Is your horn tingling? They've realized we're here to stay. They remembered. We said this. We've been planting seeds for months. They're realizing this is the coin of 2025. That's my opinion. This is, right? This is the crypto that is absolutely different. Because of what I'm doing, because of what you're doing. And we got big players moving in. Now, they call them whales, but we know it's a little secret. They're not really whales. Let me show you something real quick. Hold on. See if I can find this. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Here. No. Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming, everybody? Huh? Oh, there he is. Huh? You know what that is? Woohoo! They're showing up. They're not whales. When they join UFD, they're narwhals, the unicorns of the sea. Okay. And thank you to Miss H for giving me this. I appreciate it. Miss Heidi. Okay. Look, they're the narwhals. They are the unicorns of the sea. But we got a message for you, narwhal. Okay. Like I said earlier, you need to be diamond hooved. But in your case, Mr. Narwhal, you need to be diamond finned. Okay? Absolutely. But on a very serious note, we're seeing it in the data. We're also, I can tell you, I'm hearing it from people that are talking and communicating with me that the narwhals are back in town. The narwhals, right, are joining the herd. And that's important. They're welcome. We love them. Everybody from somebody who owns 10 million UFD beans all the way down to 10 or even 1. Everybody matters, including the narwhal. So let's welcome them, right? And stick around, guys. Trust me, right? Day by day, I'll say it for one more time. The more diamond hoof dusters we get, you know the deal. All right, here we go. It's our daily bean shake. The jug cannot get any bigger. 999 million beans. There's something therapeutic about that. I don't know if you feel it, but got a little bit of my anger and aggression out there. Okay, we are worldwide. Oh, here, this is VIP. I got to show you this. Okay, this is like the holy grail. That little bowl my daughter made for me at school a long time ago. Inside the bowl's a little bear, right? It's a little weeble. That's us. You know what a weeble is? You're mostly all too young for that. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Look it up. Google it. Okay, these things, look, there was a toy, and that's us, UFD. But what's really important is what's in here. What's in here? We're going to read this every day for a month. Okay. UFD represents and upholds the core values and principles that cryptocurrency was originally founded upon. That is us. Okay. That is very important. Now let's have some fun. This is a great video I want to show you. And there's a message. There's a critically important message embedded in this video. Let me pull this up for you. And here we go. Put it on full screen. This is from, let's go back here. This guy, Scootsy Boots. And look at this hoodie with the unicorn thing on top. But look at this video. There's a critical, important message embedded within this video. And hold on here. I think we're having some technical difficulties. Bear with me, guys. Yep, we are. Hold on here. All right. Now you should be able to see it. And here we go. You. Buttercup. You are. Look at that. You matter. You make a difference. You are part. There's a big message in here. You feel like you belong somewhere? And guess what? You belong. You're going to make friends. You're going to make friends in France. You'll make friends in Africa. You'll make friends in South America. You'll make friends in North Dakota. You'll even make friends with a crazy guy in St. Louis. Oh, God. Sorry if my laugh annoys you. UFD. Okay. I love. Thank you, Scoochia Boots. I love your whatever, your handle, but I really love that video because the critical message embedded in that video. Where are you joining from right now? Think about this. I'm sitting in a basement. How'd you get in my basement? What, are you late? You're late. You know that song, They're Not Like Us, right? Our theme song, Kendrick Lamar at the beginning. The guy says, you're late. What are you doing here, right? But take a step back and think about it. Where are you right now? I'm in St. Louis in a basement. Maybe you are in Omaha. Maybe you're in Vancouver. Maybe you're in Sao Paulo. Maybe you're in wherever, Paris. Everywhere. We are worldwide. That is so critical. Our net is cast far. And on top of that, UFD, on top of that, this is the community coin from day one. Yeah, sure, the narwhals, the big money, they're flooding in. They're waking up, okay? They're waking up. But we were here first, right? We were here first. We talked about this 6 weeks ago. We said, this is the founder's dinner. What do you want? Jelly beans or jelly beans? Do you want red jelly beans or pink jelly beans? We don't have salmon or steak or chicken. We have red jelly beans, yellow jelly beans, and pink jelly beans. But it's a big deal because all over the world, think how wide our net is cast. And on top of that, right, we don't discriminate against anybody. I guarantee it. Think of where you are, but think of how you think. Maybe you're really a conservative person. Maybe you're very liberal. Maybe you have skin that's the same color as mine. Maybe your skin is darker. Maybe it's lighter. Maybe you have red hair. Maybe you have black hair. Maybe you have bright pink hair. It doesn't matter. We all come together because good attracts good. And it's an incredible piece of magic when you think about it. Because I've never heard anyone in a UFD community argue about politics or argue about race or even argue about religion. That's the other thing. Think about what religion you are. Maybe you're just a spiritual person. Maybe you're a Catholic. Maybe you're a Buddhist. Maybe you're whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't care. What we care is that we come together for good attracts good, for the magic of UFD, because in reality, that's what the world is made up of. A bunch of average, good people who have so much more in common than they have in difference. And there's a real magic going on right here, and it's happening right before our very eyes. Okay, let's go on here. Let's talk about, would you like to talk about the general crypto markets? It's time for our general crypto market update here from the basement. I need to get my Wall Street background behind me. Would you like me to wear a tie? Yeah, no, not going to happen. Well, maybe. When Billy gets his blindfold off, maybe we'll wear a tie. All right, let's go out here and do a quick, because there's a lot going on in the general crypto markets, and I'm going to wrap it all up for you. You don't have to watch any more news today, guys. We got it covered. This came from the voice of crypto. Is the bull market back? Happy Saturday. And I highlighted this in unicorn colors for you. Bitcoin has successfully broke past 100K and flipped the 95 zone as support. Current price around 103. And I looked right before I came on. These prices are relatively accurate. Positive momentum provided a sense of anticipation for traders as Bitcoin prepares to challenge its $109,000 all-time highs, which just reminded me that I need to talk about us being baby Bitcoin, but I'll do that a little bit later. The altcoin market is showing more varied outlook, with Ethereum recently breaking past 2,000 zone. I think that was near 2,400 when I looked. XRP is showing some bullish presence with a current price of 240, alongside Solana at 172 and Cardano at 79 cents. This is what I found interesting. There's the crypto market summary. Bitcoin still controls almost 2/3 of the crypto market cap. Let's get out our crayons. And I want to highlight for you our native token, our father token. I don't know what you call it. Our leader token, Solana, right there. Okay, so Solana, and I'm super bullish on Solana in general. Just the more, and remember, okay, full disclosure, I had no idea what Solana was 6 months ago. Okay, no idea, zero. I've learned a lot, and I'm so optimistic about Solana. And that's just a cherry on top. But we are obviously based on the Solana network. So go Solana, go crypto. Things are moving, and things are going to really move for UFD. Bitcoin controlling almost 2/3, right, of the total crypto market cap. Guys, it's your time for your daily reminder. We are baby Bitcoin. We are right now what we're experiencing. So similar. Yeah, we're unique. We're special. I might even say we're better than baby Bitcoin, but we're just like Bitcoin in so many ways in its early days, from a community perspective, right? From people, right, believing in something and being passionate about it, right? And doing work, right? And having we are the most decentralized crypto, I think, on the face of the planet, right? This is your coin. You're as much, if there's a headquarters, you're looking at it. Then you're here with me. Think about it. I'm going to ask you one more time. What are you doing in my basement? How'd you get here? Right? It's a special situation, one that we will foster, and very important that we remain focused, guys. And that's the next thing I want to say. Remain focused. Okay. Exciting times are going to come. But remember, it's a result of your daily work, okay? We have created the most robust and dynamic community that's had crypto in forever. We are going to attract a lot of new people. So please, it's critical that as these new people come in and as we determine that they are quality and we want them to stay in the corral with us, right? right? We like the way their horns look, right? That we treat them very nice. And I know you will. I know you will, but we all need to remember. I try, as I see new people, I try to send out, and many of you have received these, 2 or 3 DMs when I see a new person on the timeline saying, hey, thanks for being here. That goes a long way. That's a great idea. I can share with you, by the way. This is big breaking news from the basement. I'm telling you, people appreciate. If you see somebody new on the timeline, send them a DM and say, hey, I just want to say, welcome to the herd. We're glad you're here. There's a lot of nice quality people. Please get involved. Please get involved, because this is your coin. Okay. I don't have any financial interest in telling you that. What I'm telling you is you will benefit. Encourage other people. Encourage yourself to get involved. We all have something to contribute. Okay. The biggest enemy you're going to face as you try to get involved and you try to learn something that you can do for UFD, and it'll help you on a personal level as well, is yourself, right? Is your mind telling you, oh, and I'll tell you a story about how I had to deal with that, but that's your biggest enemy right here, right between your ears. You can do great things for yourself, for UFD, for the community, and it will feel good. Don't believe what goes on inside your head. Anybody who's ever accomplished anything great has had to overcome those voices, either from the outside or inside. And the ones on the inside are the really tough ones, saying, you can't do it. You're not good enough. Oh, that person's better. No, not true, right? You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself first. When I first started live streaming, I'd sit down here in the basement. I made a commitment that I would live stream every day for 1 year. I'd create content every day for 1 year. And it was fun and exciting at first, and but then after about, I don't know, it's probably 3.5, 4 weeks, I remember sitting right here, right, thinking, what am I doing? I was at the time, I'm 52 years old. I'm making YouTube videos. I have a great degree from a top-notch university. I should be the CFO of a company. What's wrong? I went through this real challenging period, like basically telling myself that I was a loser. But then I remembered. I said, you know what? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever the heck it was, you told yourself you were going to do this every day for a year. You told yourself that it would be hard. You told yourself that you would learn and get better, that you would watch YouTube videos about how to make YouTube videos, that you would read books, right? I got a book down there, how to make, I don't know, anyway. And I stuck with it. And man, am I glad, because it actually then, as a result, right, I decided one day as an experiment to create a meme coin. Susie's fault. Let's be very clear about that. Susie's fault. She's the one that sparked this. But it led, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It resulted in this. So please believe in yourself. You can do it. Let's all say hi to Susie. Huh? Hey, smiley Susie, are you there? Over. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm just watching you, my dear, and having my coffee.
Okay. All right. Am I missing anything, or are there any recommendations that you have on how I could communicate better to the people who are joining us right now from all around the world, how important they are and how important what we're doing with UFD is to the world in general?
So, Ron, you are doing a fantastic job. I don't have any thing to add there.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Would you like to give everyone a quick high five?
High five, everybody.
Everybody, reach. Come on, touch your screen. Susie wants to give you a high five. There you go. High five from Susie. Okay. All right, guys, let's do Duster of the Day. We got a few more fun things to talk about here. Don't leave. Today's Duster of the Day is Doug McCool. Mr. McCool was nominated by several of his fellow Dusters to be recognized as Duster of the Day, DOTD, as we like to call it, DOTD. Look, everybody matters. What you're doing matters. And Doug, we want to say thank you for everything that you are doing for the community. And I want you all to join me. Feel your horn right now, right? Huh? You feel your horn? Is your horn tingling? I was prohibited from saying that for a while. This horn, is your horn tingling? Right? Hold your horns. All right. Let's put on the golden horn right now. Help me. Come on. Oh, it's getting heavy. Put it on for Doug. You are the duster of the day. We appreciate you, and what you're doing is important, right? And what you're doing is important. Okay. Let's go. Let's go take a look at this. We got some fun stuff to look at here, guys. Our friend Koss, critical community member, great guy, sent me this at the last minute this morning. Can you see that on the screen right now? What is that? Huh? Do you know what that is? Take a guess. What is that thing right there? That is a unicorn horn, and his buddy sent.
Don't forget about our ledger and MoonPay.
Oh, thank you. Darn it. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate it. Sent him this picture. That is a unicorn horn. That is the unicorn slushy from Sonic. So, you know, the unicorn, man, we are, I bet they did it because of us. Thank you, Koss, for sending that. And Susie just reminded me of something very important. You know, guys, I wouldn't be down here if it wasn't for you. Okay. All over the world, we covered that already. All different religions, all different everything, all different hair color, skin color, whatever, attitudes, latitudes, attitudes and latitudes. But I also wouldn't be down here without the support of our sponsors. And I really appreciate how awesome you guys have been to these companies that are sponsoring us. First, we have our friends at Ledger, the hardware wallet, crypto security leader. Do yourself a big, big favor. Please learn from my mistake. Think about security before you get hacked. Mic drop. Okay. Most of you know the story, but at one point I got hacked for every single piece of crypto that I own because I made the mistake of not thinking about security enough. Okay. Ledger, read about it, research it. They're the number one. They're the leader. They can help you keep the keys to your crypto off the internet. Thank you, Ledger, for supporting Ron's Basement and our friends at MoonPay. Keith Grossman, Ivan, the CEO, wonderful, great people. They are the fintech leader. You know, they're a critical part of my story. They were my on-ramp from fiat into crypto. Highly respected company, highly successful. It's a big deal that we have such quality sponsors. And MoonPay's got a cool thing going right now. They just started last week. You can now buy digital tokenized gold on their platform. XAUT. Okay, that's Tether Gold. That's from Tether, the same company that brings you USDT, the stable coin. But XAUT, digitized gold tokens, right, gives you the benefits of owning real physical gold, and it combines that with the benefits of tokenization. Check it out. It's very, very interesting. Thanks, right, to both these sponsors, MoonPay and Ledger. A real big honor that we have two top-tier companies. Think about it, guys, right? And they make this possible. So please, in your tweets and your videos, and you're doing a great job, right? Continue to spread the good news about UFD, but also about MoonPay and Ledger as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go watch another funny video. This is another great one. Let me see if I can get it pulled up here. Here we go. Scoot your boots. It's your day. And Scoot your boots, I don't know how long you've been around, but you're new to me. So welcome and thank you for these hilarious. I love these videos with these people with these hoodie, whatever, robes with the horns on. Let me make sure I'm sharing. Bear with me. I'm always screwing this up. There we go. All right, guys. Now you're on the right page. Yes, you are. All right. I'm going to make this full screen, full cinematic experience for you, the dusters. Look at all those dusters. Are you ready? What are you doing in my basement? 900. Oh my God, I look crazy. Yeah. 900. Okay. Yeah, that's the old bean shake. But there's a serious message behind that, right? Right. And the reason why is that we have digital scarcity. When you're at the country club later having dinner and you're talking with your friends and you're talking about your UFD, you can remind them that we have digital scarcity, right? And that we're dealing with a DeFi world. Throw those two terms out. That'll really spin their heads. But we do have digital scarcity. There are only 999 million beans, and there will never be another bean made. And on top of that, there will never be another UFD. Never. It can only happen once. I can't do it again. You know, December 16th of this year, I can't make UFD again. No, this is it. This is you. This is what's happened, is all unique and original. It's a big deal, and it's very, very exciting. There's a guy, there's a duster, a diamond hood duster, who is now for 100 days straight worn a UFD shirt. Let's go take a look at that. And here we go. All right, here he is. All right, our friend, right? Day 100. Congratulations of wearing his UFD t-shirt until we reach a new all-time high. I really want to do something special for day 100. However, I got a little sleep last night and I have been nauseous. Well, we hope you feel better. So he's been wearing his shirt for 100 days. This is WWBBD question mark. That's the kind of fun stuff we have going on. And I wanted to show you, I believe he got that shirt here, Mad Mab. Okay, I have a couple of products from them, which I absolutely love. It's got some hats and hoodies and t-shirts. So that's where that came from. I believe that's Oxdobs. People have been very, very happy with that. And I guess Dusters, go out there and have a good day, okay? This is a special community, right? A very special situation. Like I said, right? They're coming. They're coming. Uh-oh. Do-do, 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 do-do. The narwhals are coming. All right? Think about it this way. Then I promise I'll shut up. Think about it this way. Think about unicorn fart dust as an island. Maybe the island of Hawaii, which is, I've never been to, but I hear a really nice place, right? Because we have digital scarcity, we're like Hawaii, right? We can't get bigger. Hawaii can't make more land. We can't print more beans. There's a limited amount, okay? People go visit. We're there. We're living on UFD Island, okay? And there's no more land that can be made. You've got your chunk of land. I've got my chunk of land. Some people have smaller chunks. Other people have bigger chunks, depending on how many beans we have. But the key thing is that when people come visit us on the island, that they like what they see. They want to stay there. But as more people come to the island and want to stay there, want to live there, want to buy a house, want to buy some land, right? There's less and less and less land available, which makes the price go up higher and higher. Now, look, I don't have a crystal ball. Always be responsible. I'm not a financial advisor, but to me, that makes perfect sense. And what makes the land available, what makes the beans attractive, what makes our island attractive is the quality and the value that's created every single day by the Dusters, by people like you. So keep up the good work. It's Saturday Stampede, right? Look, we've got our UFD family. We have our organic families. Be good to everybody. Be good to the new people, right? We're going to have a wild ride together. I believe that the future, right? The future looks very bright for us, for UFD. But number one, I want to say thank you for coming down here. What are you doing in my basement, huh? What are you doing? It's a big deal when we're here. I hope you feel the connection that I feel. Wherever you are in the world, you're important. Be good to yourself. That's a good foundation from which you will be able to be good to other people. Treat yourself well first. That's not selfish. That's actually a good thing.